Hey everybody. So yeah, I usually do two of these on the weekend, these Angular voice analyzer videos, but I was out of town last week, yesterday, and I just got back in town. It's sort of late in the day, so yeah, this video is gonna go out a little later in the day. But yeah, it seems like so what we have is the Angular voice analyzer, which was a rewrite of a previous voice analyzer that I did that was just vanilla JavaScript. And basically all right now all you can do is it tells you which if it's using the regular API, if the regular API is available, or the WebKit API. So as long as it's the WebKit, that we're in a using like an experimental code that's likely to change once it gets formalized. And this guy is green, then you can be a little bit more reliable. But the browsers are always changing, always improving, and I would suspect that they will change a lot in this area because this is highly like highly involved in like the making the web available for people with disabilities. So that's something that people that's really important and people care about a lot right now. As time goes by, I think that there's going to be a lot of changes in this as the industry and everyone understands the challenges better. But anyways, right now what this can do is if I hit record and I say some words, then it prints it out, and that's pretty cool. Uh, Definitely, that's sort of one angle of the way speech recognition works in the browser. Um, the other way is, and this is called, it's this is a configuration that I have set up where basically we have this continuous attribute for this recognition set to false, and the interim results turn to false. And what that will do is it will, if these were true, if both of these were true, then what would happen is it would continue to listen. Like it wouldn't just stop on its own. It will continue to listen and continue to set things up. So this is sort of one way of doing it, and it's the easier way of doing it, and it's really good for very specific use cases. And then the use case that I think it would be used for is like if you're looking for a specific text from somebody after you've clicked the button. So if you're doing like say try to say hello in Russian, and then you click the button, you say hello, and then it gives you a response back or something like that. That is where it's good. Where it wouldn't be good is something like a calculator where you're going to say 3 + 5 + 6 + 8, because when you pause, it would be done. And all that. So, anyways, right now the way this architecture works, and oh man, let me commit this. Git add git commit -m, and that was video 11. Video 11. Set up recording um, 4 clicks. That's probably good enough. Git push. Okay. Oh, I don't even. Well, I thought I did. Git push. All right. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I need to be up one. Git push. Yeah. I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, apparently I cannot push right now. It's a local repo. So what I want to do now, what I think makes sense, is see how we have our app, and then we have this API indicator, and then we have like this HTML, and then we have this logic, this guy, this console log, and then this effect where it's listening for changes, and this handler down here. I think what I want to do is move that down. I don't see any reason why the calling of the speech service or the listening, or really why this should be related to anything else. So I feel like it makes sense to move it down into its own component, um, and then like in the long run, I do want to have tabs that let you do the various things that we're talking about. So what I like to do is I like to go into the packages, um, package.json, and I just create an npm command to create these things. You can see where I generated a component up here. So this component is going to be named like, this is for the record button. So um, I could probably call this, and I think we're going to call this discrete, the discrete recording. So the other kind will be continuous. So discrete. This doesn't matter, but record button. And then ng generate component. And I want it to be, for now, it's going to end up way deeper, nested deeper into the application. But for now, I'm just going to make it record button. And so now I'm going to say, to execute this, I'll just say npm run generate record and button. Oh, it is not happening. Oh, did I? Oh, that is funny. Discrete. The name of it is discrete. Record button. So now it is going to execute that command. See, and you can see it even echoes it out. And then I have a new record button right here. So now to use it, since this is a standalone component, so before standalone components, what it would by default do is it would actually add the component into the module. It might even ask you like which module to put it in, but it would add the component in the module, and then the component would just be available. Now that has changed, and this app component is now a standalone component, and you can see it says standalone, so we have to import the component just like we did here. And so we import it based on its name of the class. So it's this record button component, and I'm gonna hit Alt and back and comma and record. And so then we just, this blue, if you see the blue pop up, that's good. If not, you have to manually import it, and it's imported. So now it's available within the component. So I could say, I could just get the selector from here. So this thing is called app record button. And then I can go ahead and bring it over here, and I can go like that. And now we should get like a record button works. So now I can copy this code into there. And all hell will break loose. So I'm going to replace that. All right, so it's upset, all kinds of stuff. First thing it's upset about is it doesn't know what record is. And that's because record is a function that lives inside of the app, and we don't need it there anymore, so we'll go like that. Now that's going to end up causing a problem too. So we got all kinds of problems, so it's going to be a while to figure that out. So first thing we'll have to do is we'll do this. Now it doesn't know what the speech service is. So we'll see if we can get a blue. We do not get a blue button there. So what we have to do is, the easiest way, I mean, there's just tons of ways to do this, but basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to import the this guy right here. So what we will do now is just copy that over there. Now there's a possibility that, I mean, it's not going to work right off the bat because it doesn't know that, but it might be willing to, yeah, so the IDE was able to figure that out. So now we're pulling that in, and we can hit save again. We're still gonna, so now it's hideous, right? It's just a regular record button, and that's because we need to import the button from Angular material. So it's a lot. There's just a lot of things you have to do, but if you practice, you can do that. So we want to copy the mat button. Do not believe we need mat button in here anymore. So we probably just remove it altogether and just get rid of it. Might be bringing it back later, but it's probably best just to just remove it now. Now we'll bring it up here and we'll just go like this, and it should be the same because it's in node modules. Oops, we want to pull this into imports. And let's see if it can find that. I may have removed it too soon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to hit Control Z and then Control X this, because this is all we need over there. Now the last job I had, or yeah, the job that I had previous to the one, they had a linter, and the linter did not like it if you didn't have spaces like that. The linter is a micromanager basically, and it wanted that. So now we're back. We got this, and if we hit record, we should be able to say something and see the text up here. So say something, and we didn't. Oh, and that's because actually I don't understand why that didn't work, because let's see, this effect is listening to voice result. This, let's see what we have in our console log. Recognition. So we got this. I believe it was, yeah, we got this, but for some reason so we get this initially, like if I hit reload, we get our undefined, and then say something, and then it publishes it, but for some reason it never receives the voice result. So let's go over here. I really don't know why this didn't work. Let's see, record. This happened. Audio start got published. Audio end got published. And published result happened, right? Isn't that right? Plus published result, say something. Published result. That's so funny. That's got a 1 in front of it. 2. So then this set that, and so what should have happened was in the app component itself, this effect should have caught that the voice result was updated, but it didn't. Speech recognition. We set this result, voice result set, that signal. This guy's listening for the result. This never comes back again. Oh, well, yeah, we still should have got something over here. But it never did call again. I really don't know why that didn't work. Test. Let's see, it seems like that should have called that. This shouldn't matter because I called the record button, called the record, I called the record function, it set up all this stuff, it started it, it got a result, and then it should have published that result. And then that text. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on. I'm gonna I'm going to do some experimenting. I'm going to bail on this video. I may actually publish it. I'm not sure. I might be back in a minute with the second video about it. So that's it for now. Happy coding. Bye.